Yo, Big Kish back up in here. There's a lot of backstory on the Pusha T dissing Travis Scott. And who else better to break it down than Delete It? Who else? You know what I'm saying? Travis Scott has been doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes that a lot of people is not privy to. And in this video, we're going to be breaking it down. It says the 20-year domino effect. So things have been going on for 20 years. We thinking like, oh, he just dissing him out of nowhere. I see people on X. Yeah, why Pusha T coming at him? Listen, it's been things going on behind the scenes for a minute. Before we get into that, y'all make sure y'all please go purchase a copy of Street Dad, Geek Dad, Avoiding the Manufactured Mindset, written by me, Big Kish. The link will be in the description for purchase. Also, the link to the Discord and the link to the merch will be in the description as well. Y'all know I'm like holding y'all. Without further ado, let's get it.
Travis, why would you pick two first names as your rap name? That's a valid question.
You cried in front of me. You died in front of me.
Alright, so Pusha T just body slammed Travis Scott on new track So Be It.
Calabasas took your and your pride in front of me.
And some of y'all over there confused like, wait, what Travis for real do? Bruh, everything. He did everything. He's
told you, don't nobody know too much. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Travis was in the WWF playing like a wrestler, man. Oh,
literally
man.
J. Cole's doppelganger at this point. He's his twin. This is deeper than bars. This is spiritual warfare with a beat, and Pusha came with the blade, and I don't blame him. So let's start with the obvious. Drake went on Meltdown and dissed Pharrell.
I melt down the chains that I bought from your boss. Give a fuck about all of that heritage.
He said he was gonna melt down the change he bought from Pharrell's heritage auction, like he was on some type of Pawn Star episode or some shit. Drake over here really flexing Pharrell's chains, as if he snatched them, as if he stole them or something. On the cob, bro, you bought them at an auction, calm down. And guess whose album that was on? Travis. Guess who helped produce parts of that same album? Pharrell. So Pharrell helps you make music, Drake hops on the track and cooks Pharrell, and you say nothing. Yeah, that's not Switzerland. That's straight up snake behavior. Throw him a
So Pharrell been helping Travis Scott out. You know what I'm saying? And Drake do care about that heritage stuff. You know why? There was a video where he said that, yeah, Clips is my favorite, man, my favorite. He purchased a $250 microphone from somebody in Virginia who told him that was Pusha T's microphone. He purchased it on eBay, and I think something happened to it or whatever. But yeah, man, Drake been liking them, you know what I'm saying? But I guess he got that bag and start feeling like he better than everybody now.
Slytherin jacket. He's House Slytherin for real at this point. So you gotta understand, to Pusha, that's like dissing your grandmama while she cooking you gumbo. Unforgivable. That's like unplugging the PlayStation during his 2K finals and saying it's just a game. Nah, that's not beef, that's generational trauma, cause why are you touching my game for? Why are you unplugging me? The part that's crazy is that Pusha said Travis pulled up to Pharrell's studio in Paris. Push, Malice, they were working. Real grown man rap happening. Then Travis comes bouncing in like a Fortnite skin, bouncing up and down like a Fortnite emote, interrupting everything, smiling hella big, cheesing, recording shit for promo. He's like, oh my god, everybody's here. Oh yeah, all that's cool, but what did he play? He played Meltdown. And what did he not play? The part where Drake disses Pharrell. So let's recap. You pull up uninvited, hijack the aux cord, play a track, but edit out the part that makes you look like a traitor. That's not neutral, that's bitch made. Travis Scott is being J. Cole. He's playing industry Switzerland, and no one respects that.
He's shameless. It all came from actually being in, carrying the, the Utopia briefcase.
Right. Yep.
Doing his whole spiel. He comes, he interrupts the session. The next day, the Meltdown verse or whatever comes on. Talking about
melting Pharrell's jewelry.
Yeah, and all of that. Yeah. That was a corny, like, you shouldn't have been here anyway. Him specifically too. I don't take it as personal as I should. It's Travis. He's harmless. I'm not into his whole makeup. I took it there. And then to come back in our fold.
To make a point of...
Yeah, to invade the fold and then, do all that he did. It was like, man, that was corny. He's shameless. He does it. You've seen him do it to everybody. You know, I've definitely had to put my hand on your shoulder before. You died in front of me. You cried, and Calabasas took your bitch and your pride in front of me. I had to help you. People take that type of shit for granted.
So what is Push?
Dang. I want to say something right quick. He wouldn't have been able to survive back in the day. Y'all remember when Cannabis said, "Let me borrow that mic on LL arm." LL Cool J took offense to that. I was looking at it like, yo, he just paying them some homage. He got him up out of the game just for saying, "Let me borrow the mic on your arm." Bro, imagine you going around doing this. Man, yo, understand, like Deleted said, he said they was in the studio doing grown man rap. There's a difference between all this stuff that they doing, Travis Scott and them, and grown men rap, grown man bars.
Really saying here, Travis is a fake neutral, a no picks type of dude. Whoever got clout, he's next to them like a wireless charger. He did that with Sicko Mode. Drake low-key disses Kanye, and Travis was silent about it.
Ooh, nothing nice. Ooh, 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 checks over stripes. He's back. He's back.
And then go and hype up Future and Metros like that on his stage. Travis is on stage like, play that. I want to hear that.
Please, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Metro was trying to get out of here like, nah, Metro, you gotta let that shit go right now, bro.
Them the seven dope is you like that?
Man, I need that.
Travis, if you don't pick a side or pick a struggle, you can't keep playing middleman in rap wars like it's dodgeball. Push basically called out Travis the same way I feel like Kendrick and Drake should have called out J. Cole. He said it straight up. Travis, you got no loyalty, no integrity, and no spine. Push didn't just call Travis a clout chaser. He called him a whole whore. Yeah, you heard that right. He called him a whore. He's a whore of the industry. Not sexually.
He passing. I get what he's saying.
Nah. More like, you know, mentally and spiritually. I'll link with anybody if it helps my brand kind. Push basically said he got that weak quality. I've already dealt with dudes like this. I ain't one of them. Basically saying you can jump from Ye to Drake to Kendrick all you want, but you not about to jump and do those emote dances in my circle. And Push made it crystal clear. This wasn't about promo, wasn't about headlines, wasn't even about Travis. It's about loyalty. He said, hey, Pharrell helped you, he fed you, and you let a diss slide on your album with his name on the credits. That's like eating dinner at someone's house then leaving a 1-star Yelp review from their Wi-Fi. And what made it worse, Travis tried to pretend like none of this shit happened. Something that J. Cole basically did. I'm still on J. Cole's line. I can't stand his ass. Travis out here showing fake love to everybody, hyping up
Hey, J. Cole be getting on Deleted. Hey, look, leave Cole alone. They be mad too, boy.
each artist like it's all peace, while letting them violently diss each other on his tracks are right there on his stage. Travis over there smiling in Pharrell's face, but then let Drake melt his legacy on Meltdown. So Push is stating he don't move like that. He's basically saying, bro, I'm not doing that neutral shit over here. Don't pull that over here. We don't fake peace over here. We do real loyalty or real smoke. So let's be honest. Will Travis clap back? Hell nah. You know he ain't gonna do that. He's not a rapper like that. He ain't a battle rapper.
I don't know, but Bun B came out and said, like, look, what he said, he was talking to Shannon Sharp. He was like, I won't be surprised if he come out with something by the end of the week. I'm like, I don't know. Don't put that battery in your boy back, man. Don't put that battery in his back because Pusha T he got free will over there, Rock Nation, boy. He might drop a mixtape on you. You go ahead and respond if you want to, boy.
He records like he's inside of a lava lamp. You think he's about to go bar for bar with Pusha T? Hell nah. Pusha writes real diss tracks like he's avenging a fallen samurai clan. Meanwhile, Travis is in his Batman outfit posting a blurry pic of his cereal like everything's fine. Push over here writing in a candlelit room with a quill, whispering Latin curses while violins is playing in the background. I mean, they're not the same. It's not gonna happen. But yeah, this ain't just beef. This is about principles, friendship, legacy, and lines you just don't cross. Travis played both sides. And honestly, I don't even think Push is mad for real like that. He just calling it how he sees it, checking folks without raising his voice and shit. If it's just him saying, yeah, I don't move like y'all do. Basically pimp slapped the fuck out of Travis without having to even do that. I think y'all forget who Pusha T is. He got a microphone and a memory. He don't let shit like that slide. So let's keep it lit for the kids who ride for Travis Scott and don't know their rap history, or maybe even the new rap fanboys. A lot of people don't know their rap history, so I guess we'll do a little history lesson. I didn't really feel like
Hey, that's what we here for. Let's get it. We here for the lessons.
doing that. This ain't random. It's a long time coming. This bar is honestly layered as hell. This little jab Pusha T threw at Travis.
You cried in front of me. You died in front of me. Calabasas took your bitch and your pride in front of me.
That wasn't a sneak diss. That was a generational backhand powered by 2 decades of unpaid invoices, stolen drip, and fake neutrality. Because what you just witnessed on So Be It isn't just about Meltdown. It's part of a long-ass domino effect that started all the way back in 2002 with the Clips, Birdman, Pharrell, and Lil Wayne, and just ended with Travis Scott being everybody's favorite fence sitter at this point. So if you're for real confused why Push is pressing Cactus Jack this hard and this crucial, let's look back at the whole situation.
Then I heard Travis Scott was signed to Grand Hustle. Is that true?
It all starts with the track What Happened to That Boy in 2002.
What happened to that boy?
Birdman got the Clips on the feature, and the Neptunes, aka Pharrell and Chad, produced the beat. And guess what? Birdman never paid him. Not at all. That's right. Pharrell's legendary beat got ghosted by Baby like it was a Tinder date. Pharrell, being the chill alien genius that he is, just said, cool, I'm never working with y'all again. Fast forward, Wayne hits Pharrell up for some beat.
Hey, look, that was around the time you was gonna need a beat from Pharrell. If you was gonna be relevant around that time, you was gonna need you a beat from Pharrell. You gonna need it.
BBC gear. Lil Wayne is also loyal to Birdman and Cash Money, so he starts catching strays. Pharrell says nah, respectfully, because of unpaid debt. Next thing you know, Wayne out here rocking Bape and BBC in public like he started it anyways. He didn't give a fuck. He said, fine, I'll go buy it myself. Clips saw it, the fans saw it, and in 2006, they dropped Mr. Me Too.
Okay, everybody needs Mr. Me Too.
The subtext, Wayne is a copycat, a fashion fraud. Wayne responds with interviews like, who are them? I don't know them. We don't care. So boom, Clips vs. Cash Money was born.
A writer who said something to Lil Wayne about fans referring to his fashion. And I think his response was F the Clips. That's what I remember happening. But before that, you know, I thought everything was cool.
Right, because I guess you guys were one of the first rappers to actually wear Bape.
Yeah.
And then Wayne started wearing Bape, so I guess people compared it. But I mean, that was just a hot brand period at the time.
So then that leads into the whole YMCMB versus Good Music Civil War era. Now, here's where it mutates into something bigger. The Clips beef with Wayne evolves into Pusha T versus Drake, aka Wayne's golden child. But in the background of all that, you have Jay-Z and Roc Nation beefing with Cash Money as well. Jay-Z back and forth versus towards Wayne and Birdman, because remember, Jay-Z was going to sign Wayne behind Birdman's back. Shit escalated, and Wayne started playing superhero to Birdman. Kanye being a part of Roc.
That's when Jay-Z had paid them taxes. That man paid my tax.
Roc Nation didn't really take part in their feud. He stayed out the way for the most part of that. But then out of nowhere, Drake felt like he had to become the superhero of his group and started sneak dissing. And it all traced back to Watch the Throne. Why? Because he felt Ye and Jay stole the whole big duo idea that him and Wayne were already doing.
I'm just feeling like the throne is for the taking. Watch me take it. You know that we still gotta do that album.
Yes, you still got to do that
Some
album.
other guys are coming out with the album too. There's 2 other guys that are coming out with the album together. 2 other rappers.
You hear him? Do you hear him? Do you hear Drake right now? This is why. Yeah, 2 other rappers. Yeah, 2 other guys. 2 other guys. This is the stuff that he be doing. Don't nobody like. This is the little sly we be talking about. Yeah, I heard. Yeah, 2 other guys. Yeah, 2 other rappers. Check it out. Listen to him.
You know that we still gotta do that album.
Yes, you still got to do that
Some
album.
other guys are coming out with the album too. There's 2 other guys that are coming out with the album together. 2 other rappers that are coming out with an album together. I don't know where they got that idea, but so we'll see. That's
OV Hoes. Y'all see your boss? This is the stuff right there. That little sneak stuff.
You mean the older guys?
Oh, I didn't say that.
Furthermore, he needs to watch his mouth when talking about Kanye and Jay. We got the comments that he said about Kanye and Jay?
2 other rappers that are coming out with an album together. I don't know where they got that idea, but...
He's got 1 album, a few hot mixtapes. He's a beginner. He needs to show some respect when talking to those 2.
Yeah, I don't know if I would think that Jay-Z and Kanye got that idea.
You need to call him Mr. West and Mr. Carter, not those 2 other rappers.
Drizzy saw Watch the Throne and was like, hold up, that's our thing. And just like that, boom, Kanye versus Drake was born, throwing subs at each other in interviews and in songs. Then you got Kanye running Good Music and Wayne running Young Money. This is where it gets a little crazy and intense. You got the whole Common versus Drake beef. Common was one of the artists signed to Good Music. That wasn't over bars, that was over Serena.
Hold up, Common was with Good Music? I thought Good Music was, it was Pusha T. Was Wale in it? I don't remember. Because I know Wale was with Maybach and Rick Ross, and Wale was with Rick Ross, and it was Meek Mill, Wale, and it was another guy from Florida. I forgot his name. But Good Music, I don't remember Common being with Good Music. Damn.
Williams. Like, forget the pin game. This was tennis court tension. Common dated Serena from 2007 to 2010. And right after the breakup, Drake pulled up like a light-skinned opportunist with a courtside seat and a soft smile. He put his cape on. He wanted to be Super Saver Serena. Common heard the subliminals and said, oh, all right, that's what we on. He dropped Sweet.
Whole ass niggas singing all around here, man. La la la. You ain't no motherfucking Frank Sinatra.
Basically calling Drake soft with the lyrical.
Common said, you ain't no motherfucking Frank Sinatra. Hey, oh, la, 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 la. Hey, it's scary. It's scary hearing somebody curse, somebody who don't curse, and they just come out just spazzing on. That joint be scary. That joint is scary. Like, oh, shit, I thought he was nice. It's a demon inside of him.
Equivalent of an open hand slap.
Sweet motherfucker. Sweet ass bitch motherfucker.
Drake responded on Stay Scheming.
It bothers me when the guards get to acting like the bras.
With the fake tough guy flow, and Common wasn't having it.
Everybody know you're sweet. What the problem is? Son of a bitch, I imagine what your father is.
Called him Canada Dry and reminded everybody that passive aggressive don't work in Chi-Town.
Can't say my name but rap about a nigga's wife. You so black and white trying to live a nigga's life. I'm taking too long with this amateur guy. You ain't wetting nobody, nigga. You Canada Dry.
We all don't.
Oh, we gotta react to that one. We gotta react to that one. Oh yeah, we gotta bring that back out. We gotta bring that back out.
Like passive aggressive people. That's why I don't like J. Cole. I can't stand it. But eventually Drake's dad had to step in at the Grammys saying, y'all better squash that mess before it hits the red carpet. And they did. Peace was restored. But the Serena saga, that's legendary petty, and we all know about that already. And then there's Big Sean versus Drake. That wasn't some loud rap beef. It was more like a shady Cold War with ad-libs and side eyes. That all started when Big Sean felt like Drake jacked his super duper punchline flow.
I came up with the rhyme scheme a lot of people thought he came up with. I call it the super duper flow, but it's the flow. He kind of made it more popular on that song Forever with him, Wayne, and Drake. It was kind of the one-word punchline. And I did it on my second mixtape I released like in 09, where I was like, I'm super duper trooper, used to the bottom scuba. I am the king of my castle, Cooper.
You guys remember that flow, the pause, punch, and metaphor.
I'm on the top floor getting brains, high learning.
The very flow that Big Sean made hot. And suddenly Drake is using it like he invented it, stole it, colonized it.
Swimming in the money, come and find me, Nemo.
Then Drake started to sneak this.
But get it while you here, boy. Cause all that.
Oh, Big Sean started that? Remember, what was it? Nicki Minaj was like, it's going down, basement. Oh, Big Sean started that. Oh.
All that hype don't feel the same next year, boy.
Slipping in Big Sean's signature boy ad-lib while also low-key coming for Kanye and Sean at the same time.
Don't make me take your life apart, boy.
You and whoever the fuck gave you your star, boy.
The shade was subtle but disrespectful. They would eventually patch things up until Kendrick dropped that control verse, and that lit the whole thing on fire again on Big Sean's own track. Now Drake's salty, Big Sean's embarrassed, and Kendrick just smiling like a villain. This beef wasn't loud, but it was hella petty, hella personal. It officially ended once they collabed for that Blessed track. And then, of course, Drake versus Pusha T, which would turn toxic and destructive. Both became the soldiers of the team. We got the story of Adidon, secret baby reveals, the whole damn internet imploding. And guess who's just standing there watching all of this shit that we just talked about happen? Guess who's standing there saying this is crazy while collecting.
Hold on, let me guess. Travis Scott.
Every invite to both sides' house parties. Travis, the industry Switzerland Scott. Travis Scott is Ye's protege, or maybe even opportunist. Travis signed to Kanye's Very Good Beats in 2012, which is under the umbrella Good Music. It was a publishing deal. He was literally Ye's production baby. Came up under Good Music, using their beats, made their beats, ate their shine to develop his own. And in 2016, that deal quietly ended. And that's when Travis basically drifted away. Started working with everybody. 1 minute he's Ye's guy. Next minute he's collabing with Drake. Then he's filming Pharrell listening to Utopia while hiding Drake's diss on Meltdown. And Pusha sees all of this shit. Remember, Travis came up under Pusha and the other Good Music artists as part of their team all those years. And in his eyes, that's not business. That's betrayal. He knew the
Yeah, Saha the Prince. Saha is the ghostwriter for Kanye West. Saha the Prince pen game, crazy. I remember Saha the Prince. I think he went through something and he had backed up a little bit. I think he had went through something. I forgot what it was. But yeah, Saha the Prince, his pen game is crazy, y'all.
And in his eyes, that's not business. That's betrayal. He knew the tension between Young Money and Good Music. He's seen everything that happened behind the scenes all those years. He said Travis has no.
And did he take the sideways braids from Pusha too? Or did he get that from A$AP Rocky?
Picks. Basically, Travis is loyal to only his vibes. So watching quietly, Meltdown was Pusha's final straw. And here's where the dagger lands. Drake disses Pharrell on Meltdown. Talks about melting his jewelry, disrespecting the legacy on Travis' album. And Pharrell, who's part of that album's production, that's just chilling. That's weird. He's not knowing what's coming. He's blindsided. Pusha says Travis pulled up to Paris, walked in Pharrell's session, smiled and danced in their faces, filming them for promo, but he fails to play Drake's diss verse. He finessed that, and when the album dropped, Pharrell gets torched. Pusha was right there and he said never again.
You cried in front of me, you died in front of me. Calabasas took your bitch and your pride in front of me.
I mean, two things stood out the most to me. Besides everything else, two things really stood out the most where I feel like he was trying to drop a bomb on Travis.
Her Utopia had moved right up the street and her lip gloss was popping, she ain't need you to eat.
Her lip gloss was popping, she ain't need you to eat. Of course, that's Kylie Jenner, the billionaire lip kit queen. Notice he says her Utopia.
What dude needs you to eat mean? That's what that part mean.
Utopia. Even though the word utopia makes us think Travis to let us know that's who he's talking about, he said her Utopia moved up the street.
Her Utopia had moved right up the street and her lip gloss was popping, she ain't need you to eat.
And her lip gloss was popping, she don't need you to eat. And I'm sitting here like, who moved up the street? Hold on, what's going on here? Who moved by Kylie Jenner's house where her lip gloss was popping on this guy? Like, who was she glazing? But then there's that follow-up verse, which ties back into another messy triangle.
The net gon' call it the way that they see it, but I got the video I can share in AE.
Tyga dated Kylie when she was 17. AE, Tyga's best friend, was there through it all. Travis
y'all, bruh, y'all better like this for this break. Ain't nobody got this breakdown right here. This is the full breakdown right here. Y'all please like and share this. This is a real breakdown right here. This is the whole back. I didn't even know who AE was. I seen the picture of him. I'm like, who is this? So that's Tyga's homeboy.
Dated Kylie when she was 17. AE, Tyga's best friend, was there through it all. Travis started messing with Kylie right as she and Tyga was ending. Tyga would then legit demand a DNA test for Stormy because the timeline was just too close and too sus. He was like, yo, I think that's my baby. So who the hell is AE and why is he getting mentioned in Pusha T bars? And another way that you're able to tell that he's talking about AE, the bar itself. He says, I can share and AE it.
The net gon' call it the way that they see it, but I got the video, I can share and AE it.
AE and Cher the singer are dating.
Godly! When it's being broke down like this, and then you hear Pusha say the verse, it brings, it's like it's new again. It's like it's brand new. Looking at Push make that little face and AE. I could do this to you, boy. I could do that. We gotta bring that back. That's fire.
That he's talking about AE, the bar itself. He says, I can share and AE it.
The net gon' call it the way that they see it, but I got the video, I can share and AE it.
AE and Cher the singer are dating. It was a clever wordplay to point exactly what he's talking about.
Ooh, and Cher. Oh, God. Cher, okay, so they was God. Yo. Hold on. We ain't going nowhere, y'all. I'm sorry. Yeah. Look, I'm gonna leave the link in the description. Y'all go look at Deleted channel yourself. I love stuff like this. That full tense breakdown with stuff I don't know about. Look, I could share an AE it, but share an AE. I don't see this breakdown nowhere, man. I'm sorry. I don't see this. This is an intense, well in depth, undeniable breakdown.
See it, but I got the video, I can share and AE it.
Tyga dated Kylie when she was 17. AE, Tyga's best friend, was there through it all. Travis started messing with Kylie right as she and Tyga was ending. Tyga would then legit demand a DNA test for Stormy because the timeline was just too close and too sus. He was like, yo, I think that's my baby. So who the hell is AE and why is he getting mentioned in Pusha T bars? And another way that you're able to tell that he's talking about AE, the bar itself. He says, I can share and AE it.
The net gon' call it the way that they see it, but I got the video, I can share and AE it.
AE and Cher the singer are dating. It was a clever wordplay to point exactly what he's talking about. I could share and AE it. Alright, so AE stands for Alexander Edwards. He's a Bay Area native from Oakland. And no, he's not just Cher's boyfriend. That man been in the industry. Former VP of A&R at Def Jam, works with Tyga, best friends with Tyga, and been running things behind the scenes with labels like Sony Music Publishing. But get this, he was also in a rap group back in the day called the A's, alongside Ice and Speedy. They had the hyphy slaps. Their track Yada Da Mean was on MTV Jam's heavy rotation. So nah, AE, he ain't new to this. Music, fights, fashion, drama, and now sneak disses and clips records. You gotta respect the resume. So why was AE's name dragged in the verse?
He looked young though. He probably one of them guys who don't, you know what I'm saying, don't look old when they age.
And what video is Pusha talking about? Let's connect these dots because this wasn't random.
The net gon' call it the way that they see it, but I got the video, I can share and AE it.
Now, yeah, it sounds like a slick A&E, I could air it out bar. But knowing Pusha, that's not all he's doing. Yeah. He's throwing shade towards Kylie's $1 billion lip kit empire and suggesting Travis wasn't the real prize in that situation. She was. But the AE part, that's different. That's not random. So Travis and AE actually had an altercation in 2024 over there in France. You know, them rich people after party. Travis and AE had a full-blown scuffle on stage. Travis got pressed. AE.
There's more? Yo, this is it. This the official breakdown right here, yo.
He pushed back and reportedly dragged Travis across the stage like a toddler at bedtime. So when Pusha says, I got the video, then name drops AE.
The net gon' call it.
Oh my God. Deleted is cooking, bro. Bruh, he is cooking, bruh. We gotta bring this back. I told you we ain't going nowhere. Go and click the link in the description.
So Travis and AE actually had an altercation in 2024 over there in France. You know, them rich people after party. Travis and AE had a full-blown scuffle on stage. Travis got pressed, AE pushed back, and reportedly dragged Travis across the stage like a toddler at bedtime. So when Pusha says, "I got the video," then name drops AE.
The net gon' call it the way that they see it, but I got the video, I can share an AE it.
It sounds like he's using that moment to underline something way deeper.
Them rich people fights, that's a rich people fight, man.
They wouldn't believe it, but I can't unsee it. Lucky I ain't TMZ it.
Almost like he's hinting there's tension between Travis and AE and Tyga over Kylie again. Pusha's bar might be saying, look, she's good without you, and one of her old ties might still be circling. And that video could be something personal. It could be something personal, it could be something symbolic. It could even be the actual footage from the altercation incident back in France. Either way, it's a warning shot. And knowing Pusha, he doesn't bluff.
Is everything all cool now? That was a crazy incident?
What you talking about?
I mean, everybody saw the video, dog. Like, it's all resolved?
It's all good.
But look, man, I mean, you don't even need a bodyguard, dog.
he ain't have to work that night.
He didn't have to work.
Hey, but shout out Southside, that's my I know he was just defending his boy and doing what he was supposed to be doing as his boy. I don't got no hard feelings. It is what it is. It went how it went. That's it.
So it was just off of.
Oh, he seemed like old laid back. I ain't even.
You guys, it wasn't where you heard Travis said something and approached the bodyguard.
I don't want to fight. I don't initiate that shit. I don't even get money, living their dreams. I ain't about that, but you know, I'm gonna protect myself and my people. So that's it. That's all it is. So.
But the whole situation is actually funny. It gets a little nastier. Kanye left Amber Rose for Kim. Amber Rose was besties with Blac Chyna. Chyna has a son with Tyga. Chyna started to become best friends with Kim Kardashian. Tyga.
This is a lot. This is a lot. This is a lot. Remember the last video? I forgot what I was reacting to. I was like, dang, they all be sharing the same girls. And No Malice was like, if you had her, I had her, she, what'd he say? If I had her and you had her, she don't matter. Or you had her, then I had her, then she don't matter. That's alluding to like, yo, everybody's dealing with the same. It's just a bunch of mess. Godly.
Would later cheat on Chyna with Kylie. Chyna would say fuck their family and dip. Kylie would then leave Tyga for Travis, who's Ye's protege. Chyna would go back and circle the block and have a baby with Rob Kardashian. AE, Tyga's homie, started dating Amber Rose, and they also had a baby together. So do you see how this little love triangle just went full circle? Like, I know some messy shit has happened. There has to be. I mean, it's already messy. We started with Amber and Kanye. We are ending with AE and Amber with a baby. The rap industry didn't just beef. They started a group chat, a bloodline, and probably a Netflix password. You can't make this shit up. Whatever that bar.
They started a bloodline and a Netflix password. Godly.
Was referring to, I'm sure there's way more to it than just the fight scene itself. Yeah. We don't know what they were fighting about. I'm assuming it was Kylie. Is Kylie messing around with Tyga again? Is she messing with AE? Is she messing with nobody? We don't know what happened. And I'm pretty sure Pusha is itching to tell us what happened. He's just waiting for a reason.
Look at him.
So Travis, you better
look at his face. Don't make me TMZ this shit. I would leak this motherfucker.
Better not give him that reason, because I'm sure it's fucked up. Anyways, at the end of the day, this diss wasn't just about headlines. Push said it's about principle, loyalty, respect, boundaries. He sees Travis as a fake neutral. He plays both sides for a spotlight. He said, I've already dealt with the disloyalty. Don't bring that shit over here. He's a whore, not sexually, industrially. The kind who will jump on whatever's trending. Ye, Drake, Kendrick, whoever. And Push ain't going for it anymore. The beef never died. It just evolved. So when you guys ask, why did Pusha diss Travis? At this point, it's not just about Meltdown. This is about unpaid beats from 2002, jacking people's drip since 2006, backstabbing in 2023. It's a full circle rap family betrayal saga.
This is one hell of a breakdown, y'all. This is it. This is the joint. I be seeing people on X like, oh, Pusha T just randomly just came out against Travis. They don't know the history. And remember, there's a lot of new fans too. Back then, with all the debate was going on, all that, these people was in diapers, man. These people were they was young. Remember, Casanata didn't even know who Wale was. Come to find out, when he came out the Flower Bomb joint, bro was 9 years old. 9. This is, bro. They just thinking, oh, Pusha T just starting stuff out of nowhere. Nah, bruh. The 20-year domino effect. You got some people just tweeting it. They 20 years old themselves. Bro, this is a crazy breakdown right here.
And Travis, by playing both sides, ended up getting cooked like the others. So nah, Push's diss wasn't random. It was the final domino in a 20-year timeline of disrespect. And Travis, he didn't just catch a stray. He walked into the crossfire wearing everybody else's chains, like a groupie. Let that be a lesson to all industry Switzerlands out there. J. Cole, pick a side, or you might just get packed out by history itself. This whole timeline was one big domino effect. Birdman, you should have paid for real and quit being broke. All this shit wouldn't even have happened. And here we are, laughing at fucking elephant beats, and now Travis is getting bitch.
Now we gotta sit up here laughing at elephant beats, all because you ain't want to pay somebody 20 years ago.
Flat lyrically because of you.
I thought he was gonna put the last. I thought he was gonna put the last "so be it" verse on there. I know I'm corny. I would have liked that. So be it at the end. Hold on, let's play a little bit more. He probably. Nah, I ain't gonna do it. Yeah, y'all let me know about that breakdown. That was fire. That was. Let me know if there was something in there that you didn't know about. And ain't no shame in not knowing. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody know the history and all of that, but that's what we here for. That's what we here for. We gonna get the history, and then we gonna have something to explain when people try to down Pusha T. And you got some people talking about, look at the age gap. Pusha T is 48 and Travis Scott is 32. Why is he coming to you? Don't know the history. You don't know the history. That's why. Pusha T ain't just coming out just doing this out of nowhere, man. And look at all of this stuff. 20-year domino effect. Dope title. Dope breakdown. Dope video. Shout out to Delete It, man. I'm going to leave a link in the description if you haven't left yet. You know what I'm saying? Because I did a lot of pausing. But, yeah, that was fire. I love that. That was dope. Very informative. Big Kish signing out. I'm going, y'all.